All right, rolling right along into episode 2 here. Everything looked fine in episode 1, so I'm just gonna keep going forward. Let's see here. Looks like some Skaven corruption's happening. It's not directly here. We can usually tell by however much the osmosis is growing up. If it's higher in a certain point, it should be reflected by a higher osmosis value. So the osmosis of 1 there is making me think it's somewhere in the Reichland territories, or possibly one of the adjacent territories, but I'm only getting a 0.5 boost on it, so it's probably not happening in my area that I control at the moment anyway. Yeah, and it's not even back into Corone, or as it's now known in Warhammer 3, the Marches of Corone. Yes. Even though it's August now. We march for Kislev? What? Wrong game. Alright, let's move her here.
My path is clear. My sight
yep, stance. Remember to turn this off in case I forget later. In Warhammer 2, the forts don't automatically sally out and attack you, so you can move your groups sort of. It's a little bit easier to move and take forts and gates and stuff.
My lady calls.
But people were abusing it, or the AI was abusing it and just going, like, besieging the fort and then walking right past it, which I think is still possible in Warhammer 3, but it's not that important. There aren't as many forts and gates and stuff. There's no Grand Cathay on the Warhammer 2 map, so it's not a concern. Right. They're not enforcement. He's unfortunately needs to be in Force March. I probably should have moved that item off somewhere else, but it doesn't matter. It's just 10%. There's no magic users over there. It's fine. And yeah, that last battle, I just watched over the footage. It all sounds fine. I just did very poorly in that last battle. Yeah, I can't even auto-resolve or I'll lose the unit. I planned to attack and do the battle manually anyway, but geez, I gotta do a better job than I did this last time. I'm not gonna save scum. If I lose a unit, I lose a unit, so be it. But boy, that would put a huge dampener on the rest of the campaign. Sure. I'm so happy everything seems to be recording very well, though. No audio glitches that I could tell, other than the fact that my audio quality wasn't the best with my mic capture. There's some sort of like background static. I have a fan going on right now in my background to keep the apartment nice and cool. Got a fan blowing the air out. And I have some wind airflow coming from my back room there, but unless it's picking that up on the mic, but I have like some of my filters that I have set up shouldn't be capturing that. So maybe there's some sort of like feedback or something on the mic setup, but I listened through the whole audio for the whole recording and it was totally fine. So I don't know. I should know about these things. I used to be a DJ. I used to be really good, or at least I call myself really good. All right, I didn't luck out and get the Pegasus Knights jankily spawning up top over here like I've seen them start sometimes, where they'll start like further ahead than you can have them even go manually, but that's okay. I don't need little perks like that to win this. This should be fine. Keep that over there and that over there. That should be fine. I just need them to take out the mortars. Let them rest for the rest of the battle. I usually use them extensively, but given how poorly I did that last battle, I need to have them in somewhat of a decent condition for the upcoming battle. Alright, there's a certain spot that I like to use over here by the little, I call it like a dog outhouse. It's probably not a dog house or an outhouse at all, but it sort of looks like one. It's a little shed. We're doing some wood chopping over here. Maybe there's some timber resource in this corridor. Probably not. And I just set everything up on that same corner because Creative Assembly lets me do stuff like that. Bless their soul. A little bit tight over there. Resisting the urge to say that's what she said, but I already said it, so oh well.
Spearmen at arms.
Hope they have arms. Really weird if they didn't have arms. Like, not that weird. I don't mean to be ableist. Let's have them. Things good. Just need they need to be not fire at will because I don't want them wasting ammo. They need to break down the tower and the wall. in, she here.
With haste.
Peasant bowman!
Here for now.
Quick now!
Full tilt! Hastily! At once!
Apace! Quickly! Fortune favors!
We need to juke and dive. Yet. Still flapping over the hill. Mountain, the crags. What do you call this? This is an outcropping. A mountainous terrain. Oh, I do need to juke and dive now.
Swiftly!
Can't shoot what you can't, like, assume is gonna go in a certain direction. Chaotic, yay.
Moving apace! Take the
Oh, they're getting tickled a little.
At once!
That is a lot of ranged fire.
Hastily!
Fair.
Immediately! Post haste!
They're taking a lot.
Take the ground! Full tilt!
Oh, and they're taking shots too, because I forgot to micro them. Oops.
Speed! Hastily! Swiftly! Immediately! At once!
Too concerned over the other unit. Alright. No losses yet. One's taking it like a champ out there.
We are ready!
Yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but although I took the losses and it was embarrassing for the last battle, when I do the sack of the settlement, since it's a human settlement in Warhammer 2, Bretonnia and human settlements they're like the same, or you can get replenishment off of taking out basically just Empire stuff, but like it's human stuff because there's Southern Realms is also the Empire, but they're also human. But yeah, long story short, if you take out human friendlies with humans, you can get replenishment from it. I haven't played Empire enough against Bretonnia and Warhammer 1 and 2 to know whether or not that holds true from the Empire's perspective, but I know for certain that in the case of the Bretonnia faction, you can get replenishment from fighting the Empire. Whoa, what's speed? Oh, oh, why did they move out there? Why did you move out there? I don't want you to move out there. Very silly.
Armor in faith! Let's get going!
Field trebuchet! Post haste! It shall be done! Take an aim! Quick march! Ready! Arrow ready!
I shouldn't have been being fired at by that tower. So, oh, or I should have just put Louen out there to soak the shots. Silly.
Tout de suite!
They took care of that. It's good. And I usually they're at full health when I'm at this point in the campaign and battle. I can use them to harass and attack here, but I have to be very, 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 very careful in this scenario and do not want to lose them.
King Louen Leoncoeur!
Probably shouldn't use them at all, but I'm too tempted to. I want to get this guy isolated.
Moving apace! Take the ground! With haste! Full quickly now!
Firing at Louen. Fine.
Battle ready! Immediately!
Oh, don't juke out. Yeah. All right. Way more effective in Warhammer 2 than they are in 3. Something about the way they land in Warhammer 3 is off. I don't know, whatever the bug is for the dragons being stuck in the air when they do the transformations and stuff. Something's funky going on with air units. They just don't act the way they used to in Warhammer 1 and 2. Victor's in our grasp. Alright, if you say so, game. Come on, come on. Shatter them, don't just break them. Shatter them, come on. You're free reign. Get him. In the meantime, I should have been shooting this down. Oh, I had ordered it, but for whatever reason they didn't have line of sight. I guess it might have been the giant mass of people that they were trying to shoot from. They couldn't see over the heads and the flags that are being magically held up by nothing. So only slightly immersion breaking that there's a flag being held up by this guy's head. Should probably keep an eye on the wounded units here. Oh, okay, they're shattered. Good. Alright, put these guys up here. They might draw some of the melee units up that direction. Don't need them for a while anyway. Alright, I'm only going to be doing the second episode here. I'm yawning a little bit. I don't want to be yawning on the microphone while making a recording. That's silly. I'm having fun tonight. A little bit of fun. I'm going to sleep and get some work done tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and so on and so forth. But for now, this is my work. My work is having fun. Hanging out with you fine folks, sort of by proxy, after the fact, presumably. That's a recording for myself, too, for my own purposes. I can look back and see how I was doing for something. Just fast forward for now. Sending up ranged units? No, they're not. They're sending up all their melee units, which I cannot complain about. Except for this greatsword unit. Are they really that great, though?
It shall be very well.
Knights of the Iron! Riding out! Apace!
Yes, they are really great. They're just gonna stand there and do great things.
Of the lady. Come unto me.
Rise to glory! At once! Swiftly!
Boundless valor!
Post haste! Knights of the Iron! Full tilt! Swiftly!
Oh, I forgot to give them an order. Whole time. Probably should have sent the archers up. The peasant bowmen up. Got to send them up too.
King Louen Leoncoeur!
But I don't get Louen stuck this time.
Your command! Swiftly!
The lady wills it.
I don't know.
King Louen Leoncoeur!
It's one dude. Move.
Now! Post haste! Swiftly
Jeez.
now! King Louen Leoncoeur! With all haste! Now! Armed and ready! Up you go!
Prophetess. Yes, swiftly. Power of life.
Pegasus die!
At feet! At once! Post haste!
Spearmen and arms! Knights of the
They're just gonna send all their units up there. I might as well just. They don't have any ranged units. Just leave the Pegasus Knights up there and move up my field trebuchets and then bomb them a little bit.
Doing your bidding! Battle ready! All shall know my power!
Wanted to hit them with that. Oh, I should hit them.
My lady.
Let's do this. Let's let the magic recover a
My
little bit now.
strength is yours!
Chain casting spells in Warhammer 2 is bad. That'll burn through your extra power reserve really quickly.
Run and flow!
Cycle charge. Let's just capture the gate for posterity.
Spearmen and arms! Peasant bowmen! Clear out! Run! Get him out!
Knock them out.
Spearmen and arms!
I should send the Pegasus Knights back to get them off the wall. They fight extremely well on the wall. They've done a good enough job distracting them to the final point anyway. I'm not used to seeing them go to the final point like this that much. Not necessarily just because it's a comparison between Warhammer 2 and 3, but in this battle in particular, I'm used to seeing them send a lot more of their troops down here, but at the same point, I usually was using the Pegasus Knights to harass a lot more of their ranged units down here. More so and earlier than I did this time.
It is her will.
That's okay.
Spearmen and
Oof.
arms!
Some Have you lost them? Yeah, it was the ones with the swords thing. Some of them might have been friendly fire. I gotta remember friendly fire is a bad thing. What? Oh wow, I took a lot of losses on my Knights of the Realm. They must have got stuck in with the Pegasus Knights, or the Great Swords and or my archers. Damaged my own units, which is certainly a possibility. Let's move them. Let's move here. Oh, they're moving their units around. So we're gonna end up moving. But you're in reserve. You on the right flank, you on the left.
Clear out! Like it! Knights of the Iron!
Go, Bretonnia!
Against knights! For honor!
We have met before. A pace.
Riding out!
Moving apace!
Quickly. The lady wills it.
Lord of Bretonnia!
I see much. Priestess of the lady. At once.
Fast forward for now. Just trying to organize a little bit so I get some efficient heals. Going. Where are my archers going? Going all the way around. Oh well.
Battle ready! Shift it! Aye!
Good enough.
At once!
Still in shoot.
Brave knights! With speed!
I serve the lady.
At once! Lances ready! Take the ground! Fulfill! For my liege!
Bretonnia needs me.
Men of Bretonnia! Get on! What orders? Bowmen!
Oh. Like, yeah, let's not have them fire at will so they don't do friendly fire on my own units. Too bad, didn't have them shoot at all because of, as a consequence.
King of Bretonnia!
Oh.
The lion!
I see much.
Champion of the lady!
Slip by with that.
Quickly! At speed! On to glory!
Should just send him up to the capture point.
Take the ground! Peasant bowman! At once! The lady wills it!
My gifts are yours.
Swiftly! Post haste! Orders! Clear out!
In the light of the lady.
That army lost it? Not yet. There's army losses.
King
Oh, that
Louen!
morale bar drop precipitously.
In her service. Forthwith.
The lady and
Alright.
my right!
Let's stop shooting so there's no friendly. Alright, boys. And possibly girls. On this low of graphic settings, they're all clones.
Peasant bowman!
But there could be female somethings somewhere. I mean, I've got the
Priestess of the
damsels and prophetesses, but there could be a lady wearing dude's clothing, shooting arrows or something, or one of the knights. Who knows? I want there to be more Rapunzels in the world, right?
Through
Good
Bretonnia!
thing. All about equality in that sense.
King Louen Leoncoeur!
Leaders are willing to don
I serve the lady.
armor and ride into the thick of battle and take risks.
Prophetess.
Get my respect. They get my respect regardless, but you know what I mean. I get more of my respect. I give it all out. Beat him up. Yeah, that's right. Wait for my cooldown to be done. Quite sure why I'm healing Louen, because he's going to be full health over next turn, but I'm compelled to do it one more time, just because. There, much better, much healthier, very important, yeah. Alright. Well, that went pretty well. How much did I lose from them? Oh yeah, they killed, oh, they massacred those poor spearmen at arms there, and some Knights of the Realm. You guys are nasty. Should have charged them better, brought in the Pegasus Knights. I was worried about losing them though, they were such low model count. Oh, they did 8 damage. Oh no. That's a good thing. I must have taken some losses as troops were moving up. I didn't use the Pegasus Knights to harass the crossbowmen as much. But this is a nice little victory here. Now, I've had it in the past where I've let them keep the fort and then wait till 10 turns or 11 turns into the campaign and then peace out with them to get lots of money from them, because they for whatever reason, even if they only have the fort left, they still stay with like a moderate or strong economy, so you can get like a several thousand gold out of doing it. But it just leads to problems. I've seen the oh nice, get 16% replenishment from doing that sack. Oh, beautiful. I like that item. Oh yes, the first tollkeeper. Oh, all right. This recording is officially blessed. We'll do a named save for this file here. Blessed. TK1. The maximum number of tollkeepers that I've had it a little bit over 100 tollkeepers total, but that's after many hours spent getting the campaign to that point, and it's very tedious and time consuming. It's fun, it's rewarding in a sense, but like full strength. That's so beautiful. I love sacking and Empire as Bretonnia in Warhammer 2. I don't even need to stop back in Marienburg. I thought I was going to have to sit here and replenish in Marienburg, but nope.
I see much.
All I have to do is
The lady wills it.
do the good old sacky.
I see my path. What is your
She
behest?
captures.
Her will be done. I have seen your heart.
And then she pick up any of the stuff that dropped? No, she did not. Goodbye. That can stay damaged. Put it on the research rate, really, because why not? I should give him route march. Oh yeah, route marcher's way better in Warhammer 2 compared to 3. 1 and 2, it gives you 10%. Warhammer 3, they nerfed it, but they also changed it, at least for Bretonnia. I think a lot of the other factions that had the 5% as their first with route marcher got it changed so that this final thing, instead of bailiff, it's like gives other bonuses that are totally not economy related. Like this one's just a kind of a joke boost to industry. Spend all these points into the blue line to boost industry by 10% seems kind of lackluster. I think even in Warhammer 1 it was something slightly different than that, but yeah, this is pretty underwhelming unless you're going for the money crazy cheese like I like to do with Marienburg with Bretonnia. But in Warhammer 3 it's a much better end of blue line option in place of bailiff. I think it even still has the same name as bailiff, but they just changed what it gives you to like another +5 to movement, gives you a bunch of other stuff like increased troop recruit rank and blah 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 other stuff. But it's sort of like that other 5% that's missing off of this, and you get a cap off of the 5% baked into this later skill that you pick up in Warhammer 3. I'm not sure if I agree with that or if I think that that's a good idea. I want to say that I don't think that's a good idea. I don't like that as much. I much prefer this 10% boost they get here. Oh, she only gained this first rank here. Yeah, I need to get Life Bloom as soon as possible to start doing the map wide healing. And she got the Tollkeeper. All right, did I get another Prophetess with Magnanimous? I did not. Well, jeez. All right, well, 2 turns. She'll get 2 boosts here, so I might as well do. I wanted to get the other sea treasures up here, but oh, this guy's probably gonna soak this one up. This gal. Sissiko? Yeah, whatever. Since she's not going to be in... Yeah, I moved her too far. If I had realized she had the Tollkeeper, if I'd paid attention more, I would have kept her in the owned Marienburg region. And as it stands, I popped her off in the other territory because she had full troop health. Because I picked... So it's... If you have multiple armies present and you do the sack, even if that army that is the one that's sacking is the main army and you only have like 1 troop in it, it'll say that you get a 0% replenishment, but that's a lie. the replenishment will give a boost equal to is just the same as if this army that has a bunch of troops was the one that was attacking in the main army. Each other subsequent reinforcing army also gets the replenishment boost, and it's not reflected by the first army. If the first army says 0%, it's a lie. All the other armies that are joining the battle will get that, whatever that replenishment is. I don't know if what I just explained will make any sense to anybody, but like I can assure you that it does come into play sometimes, and I know what I'm talking about. It might not sound like it, but maybe that was all gibberish, but I like to think I know what I'm talking about. I can spell it right this time, and she's control TK1 for now. She doesn't have it yet, but I can swap it now, because right now it's not giving me any boost, and next turn that'll start to give me a boost. All right, he needs to, if you take him off, if you take your character off their mount, sometimes that messes up their campaign movement, so it's best to try to not take them off of the mount. It could also mess up their HP values and stuff. Sometimes it doesn't do the calculation right. There used to be exploits where you get bonus HP and you could just replenish your HP by doing that kind of thing, and it was very cheesy. And they kind of overcompensated. Now the calculation doesn't always properly take the HP into account. So if you were to say put the mount back on again, his HP might not go back up to 100%. I know that it happens in Warhammer 3. I can't remember since the last time I played whether or not it happens like that in Warhammer 2, or if during the patch that it was changed and then subsequently changed with other subsequent patches, if it got back to the point where it's properly doing the calculations for now. But just to be on the safe side, it's a good rule of thumb to not do too much mount shifting, because it's punished, and there's no exploit that I'm currently aware of. Oh no, he's at war with Reichland. Oh, well, that's not good. I have seen it where Paravan was able to take out Ubersreich and Helmgart and whatnot and do really well, but I've also seen it where Reichland takes over all of Paravan. It takes like all of their territory. So this could be a very bad thing indeed to have them at war with Reichland so early. I have enough money. I don't want to try to min-max that part of it. Anybody want to sign any further agreements?
Welcome, friends.
Go to the war with the pirates just yet.
The lady grants you safe.
Almost want a defensive alliance, which is a bad sign, which means they're probably weakened. Yeah.
I can speak.
Probably wouldn't take an aggression.
Asso Princess.
I've been looking forward to this.
I've kept Marienburg alive long enough and done enough military stuff with them that I got Bjornling friendly enough with me that I did a trade agreement with them in the past. It's extremely rare to have Norskins want to do trade agreement with Bretonnia. They start off with a -40 aversion, but if you continue to join their wars, if they go to war with other stuff, so on and so forth, going forward, I've done a trade agreement with them. I was really freaked out about that. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, it can't trade because you're at war. Like, it freaked me out. Why? What? After watching all the videos from Tariff, I'm convinced that all of the Norskins are like the monkey people, the tribesmen, cave dwellers with the monkey loincloth, and I can't think of them any other way. Thanks, Tariff. So it's freaky to me to trade with them as Bretonians. I'm used to smacking them down, laying the beat down, charging at them. All right, combat's all done. Keep turning that research on and off as much as I need. Important to do that if you want the. And I said initiates the corruption reducer. It's students. You want students. I don't know why I thought it would initiate. Shows how much I've been playing this. All right, I got some good thingy McBobbers. I want to put this on Louen. Yeah, that really important scientific technical term, thingy McBobber. Yeah, so Syrian's locket. It's a plus 15% physical reduction, physical resistance. Is all physical damage. It's not magical. Super good. Love it. Very good. All right, I need to start saving points after It's 6, 6, 7. No. It's rank 8. I need to save that point, and for that point on, I want Bound of Honor, respected by all, and then Army of the King. It's the intended progression that I would recommend for anybody. Building can remain damaged. It will repair itself on over time. Same with that. I want another army over here. Stoicism, heroism, both are crap. Heroism's less crap against large targets.
Do you know who I am?
So you'll see me putting the lord into the territory, the city sometimes. It's to try to get them to move slightly further, slightly closer to where I want them in the next turn.
My reputation.
And also a habit that I picked up from when I was playing Rapance, that she's got the water mechanic. None of the other Bretonnians have it, but now I find myself always using it as if they all did have that. I put BNS for bonus. I probably should put something else like hero or HER, her. No, hero, HERO should be fine, but I don't know. I got into the habit of using bonus because it's a bonus against large. Bonus versus large. It makes sense to me in my brain. I don't know. It's just, it's how my brain works for that. I don't know what to tell you.
Blessings of the lady.
Do I want more archers? They cost money. I spend money.
Noble.
I know what I could get. I can get peasants. Because as laughably bad as they are in combat, they don't cost any upkeep. They only cost 20 gold to hire them in Warhammer 2. In my long talkie video talking about like all the various things about Bretonnia, good things, bad things about each of the different units and whatnot, it's just 20 gold for these guys. Like, you can have an entire stack of them for any one unit of bowmen. And I assure you that a stack of 20 peasants will outperform a single bowman like 100 times out of 100. But I guess that depends on how many other troops you have in the battle. Like, obviously they won't deal well in a straight up combat, but like, since I don't have a full stack over here, any reinforcements would be good. It would be good if they were cheap, because I don't have that much money. I don't want to pay a lot of upkeep. And 20 gold? Yeah, I think I'll spend 80 gold to get 4 units of peasants that will help out for the next battle. That will make auto resolves easier. Thank you very much. And it's well within my peasant economy limit, so I'm gonna do it. I thought this through. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's all good now. I'm just gonna move on. Thanks very much. I gotta get over to that sea treasure. I kind of wanted to take out Marienburg first. If I got really wounded and was able to get it back up to full strength, I would have did a detour with Louen. But since that didn't happen, I'm just gonna keep marching on. I am slightly worried that they're gonna do an attack on my army that I have in forced march with the prophetess there, but they didn't do it, so I didn't think they would, because their priority is to save the son of it. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to go to sleep after this. I did not mean to yawn in a recording like this. That was silly. Get there with camp. That's okay. Let's see which way. So I want Louen to sack it again. I want that trait on. She could just go there, because I think I'm gonna have to attack another one of the armies here that's gonna retreat after the. Yeah, he's gonna retreat.
Possible. Yes.
I'm up
If the lady
here.
wills it.
I know it looks weird. He looks like he can only go here, but he can go here and remain
Very well, I go.
out of force march. And then
Honor before glory.
gonna go into
Very
force
well,
march,
if you
and
insist.
even though I could put the peasants in, I don't care if
Onward.
they're force march or not. If I do the handoff trick to this guy, they wouldn't be in
Protector
force
of the
march
realm.
for these
Yes.
troops, which I hope CA doesn't fix that, because I like using that tactic and that trick. Not everybody knows about it, but I'm explaining it here and now.
Highest.
It would be good if I put them into this other army to not have them in force march, but that will also limit where this
Lord
army
of
can move,
Bretonnia.
and possibly
Lord
even limit
and
where this
hero.
army can possibly move, which, if there's any chance of
I
getting
cannot.
as many of the other lords in range of this one that
Never.
will retreat after this battle, like as many chances as I can get to make that happen.
By the light
Turn the
of
research
lady.
off again. It's annoying. Has to be done. scouting? Yeah, I'm gonna get scouting again. A higher chance of more toll keepers, fingers crossed, I guess. I don't even know if it increases the chance of toll keeper dropping. Just think it does, and I'm gonna go with that. Eric victory, what I get for a very hard difficulty.
The lady
Silly game.
and my right.
I should be attacking with the other armies. That's okay. And Louen needs to get the thing. Yeah, the thing. The thing? What am I trying to talk about? I want field trebuchets. Oh, that will help for incoming incursions and invasions. Alright. I keep calling them Lionese, but it's Leoness. I don't know why I keep calling them. I'm terribly sorry for anyone who knows how to properly pronounce their names and any other French-ish names, because these aren't French names, these are Bretonnian names, I'll have you know. I know everybody makes fun of them for being the French, but they're not. They just decided to go with French accents and everything in the naming for it. You know, it's French-based, I get that, but...
Moving out.
Oi. Guess for being a Bretonnian fan, I should know all the French proper pronunciations and whatnot. That could be my goal and project. My 5-year plan is to be able to treat this faction with more respect than I have in the past. Let's do a precautionary quick save. I don't know why, because there shouldn't be saves coming for the... Ooh, yeah. There we go. We're doing this. Because if I waited until after the battle, my strength ranking might be lower, and chances of them giving me money and such a positive outcome for this diplomatic interaction might be lower. So I want to do it before. Yeah. Oh, yep. See, they did a counter offer, so I can't do. Was it no? Can't do the 900. See if I can get 800. No. Is it? So let's see, 800. Okay, they did accept that one. I might have been able to min-max another 100 or 50 or something out of them if I had done it right, but... Nah. It's okay. Can't sit there and do every single little thing. I do that too much in Warhammer 3, that's my problem. That's why my campaigns never get into the late game, because I sit here doing too much diplomatic action stuff. At least this isn't as bad as it was when I was doing Diablo 3, when the Real Money Auction House was first out, when I was first playing it. That was abysmal. I would spend way more time on the auction house than I did playing the game. And that just felt bad. That felt dumb. That felt like what I should not have been doing with my life. I've been doing so many other different things in my life. Yeah. I'm gonna be a little bit more proactive this time. Yay, load screens. So I've done this battle, all these other battles, all these battles that I've been doing, I've done them over and over and over and over again. Like I said, I've done this, if not hundreds of times, into the many dozens. I know I'm well over 100, I would think. I don't know if I've quite reached the 200, 300 mark, but somewhere between 100 and 300. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. All right, my usual. What's up over here? Let's go along with them. Much time away from enemies as possible. Can't change where the reinforcements are coming in, so what I've got.
We serve the king. King Louen Leoncoeur. Defend Bretonnia. Pegasus Knights.
I don't want... Yeah, let's do a flank. It's not that there's any artillery for them to pounce on, but I can distract some of the enemy units and then wheel around and flank them. The less stuff I have going over this way, the better. Maybe move my spearmen so they don't lure enemy troops that direction. Yeah. It's good.
King Louen Leoncoeur.
Alright, welcome to the fold, peasants. I know you're tired, I know you're dirty, I know you're not paid, well, at all, but you're here to fight, and you're gonna fight, if I have anything to say about it. And I do! Oh no, not the Enemy. Oh, gee, golly, yeah, you better chase down those Pegasus Knights. Golly, yeah, they're so dangerous. Yes, why don't you send a whole bunch of melee units after them? And that lone ranged unit. Yeah, that's very important. Like taking out spearmen. They pose the biggest threat. And then the free company move. Set of targets. Let's see if I can get these guys too.
Swiftly, immediately, apace, with speed, moving apace, quickly now, now, at once. Glory awaits, moving apace. King Louen Leoncoeur.
This can be group 5. All coming in from.
I serve the lady.
With all hands, advance, riding out.
Hope is to try to get after Hunter. Huntsman General over there.
Quickly now.
Sorry. Little frog in my throat.
Riding out, now, swiftly, apace.
Oh, I wanted to go after that one free company.
King of
Even though they don't do a lot of armor piercing damage, it's a lot of its normal damage, and they have shields and lots of armor. Wait, what did we get in the car? Whoops. Yeah, that's still a lot of ranged fire. How about now? How about now? Oh, alright. Plan.
with speed. Sons of Bretonnia, with haste, the lady wills it.
Power of life.
The lady wills it.
Lord of Bretonnia!
Ready for battle.
Let's send the peasants.
At once.
Sorceress!
Let them in.
King
Charge up.
Louen Leoncoeur. Advance, swiftly. Riding out. Full tilt. Rise indeed. Biggest snipes. Remember your vows. Take the ground. Glory awaits. Hastily, take the ground. Full tilt. For the king. Bound by honor.
It's amazing how much havoc you can cause with some ranged units.
Hold us!
Feel true power.
Yes! For the king! For the lady!
It's okay, the peasants can flee.
Take the ground! Post haste!
I don't want them to fight now.
At once! The lady wills it!
Hey, there you go. Good.
The lady protects me! Awaiting thunder! Gold knight! With haste! For Bretonnia!
Oh, you need to still shoot. Still shoot. How about that? Nope.
As I say! Swiftly!
Bretonnia needs me!
Infantry! At
How
once!
about right there?
Shift it!
Spearman, you can.
Spearmen at arms!
Knights of the Ring! Moving in face!
On to glory! For Bretonnia! Moving a base!
We are
Yeah.
ready to victory!
Knights!
Take some damage, so maybe. Still don't have the
Hurry!
What world?
life bloom, so there's no point doing map-wide healing. Alright, shoot it anyway.
At once!
Good enough.
Bretonians, attack!
A base! Glory awaits!
Clear out! To war! Fail trebuchet! King Louen Leoncoeur!
My power comes!
Full tilt! Hastily! For Bretonnia! Show us the fool!
Seemingly longer range than I was anticipating. Surprised they were able to shoot and get that far.
What? Post haste!
Oh, yeah, I'm running at you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna shoot, are you? Because you're gonna run away. Okay.
Yes!
A little side chart. Oops. Your boys.
Get out! With all haste!
On to glory!
Sorceress!
Peasant bowman! Orders, my lord! We serve! Swiftly! Knight! Post haste! Brave knights! Immediate! Hastily! Immediately! Run, man! Moving at pace! Swiftly! Hastily! With haste!
Knights of the wind!
Full fields!
With haste!
Heavy!
Prophetess!
Beware of the whistle! Orders! Run them through! Begin knights! What do you bid? Keep the ground! For our
Yeah.
lady!
Where are they? They should shoot. This thing?
Respect of the lady!
Nice. All right. Pretty minimal losses. A lot of it's on the peasants. Even though they lost a lot of HP. They lost a lot.
We serve the king! 'Tis an honor!
Ah, nice. Thanks. The Pegasus Knights came out unscathed. HP losses. They'll be fine after the battle. All right. I probably should run a bunch of this stuff down, but a lot of it, all the units are dead. As long as the one thing I want
The ladies
five a little bit less than the others. This guy,
Quickly!
get a couple more hits. Well, I'm gonna replenish again. The sacking. Everything present gets replenished by about. You watch these peasants that are in here, the 95. It'll say like, well, it'll say that I'm gonna replenish a whole bunch on the main army. I don't want them to kill them. But if it was attacking with a single lord or something, it would say that I'd get 0% replenishment unless the lord was gonna replenish a whole bunch or something. But what I'm trying to say is basically it won't reflect that the reinforcements will take it. I was already. So I should have done some heals, but it won't matter with this sacking. I think I'll replenish a whole bunch. Yeah. That's right. Yep. Yeah. 34 losses. I bet most of it was on the... It's like 4 on the one unit and 1 on the other, and then a bunch of pyramid armor. Big whoop. Oh well. Darn. Shucks. See if I can finish off Marienburg before I end this episode. Took a little bit longer in that battle than I should have, but pretty clean. I lost peasant mob troops. Oh no. So I like to imagine that by replenishing off of the Empire's troops, that they're like changing faction to Bretonnians. So now they all have French accents. So as you take on the Empire troops, they're now like they're all doing the like tariff meme stuff where tariffs videos are hilarious. Oh no, he got the looter. Oh no. Darn. Like I don't want to have 30,000 from looting a high level settlement later.
Of the realm.
Let's see, he can't quite make it. Yeah, she has to make it there. It's actually kind of unfortunate for her to participate in that battle. Okay, but
Armored in faith.
oh no, I can't reach him with Louen. All right, well he's just gonna live anyway.
What is your behest?
Gotta take it. Ooh, could I hand off the troops to? Well, I want the troops to be in there to give some
Spellcaster.
increased
Honor before glory.
control. Yeah, and see the peasant mobs
Devotee
replenish a
of the
little.
lady.
Not fully, but a couple of them were pretty wounded.
Warrior King.
Oh, derp! I could have.
Your coming was foretold.
With this guy.
Going forth.
No, it's this guy to reach.
Blessings of the lady be
I
upon
forgot that because I hadn't taken the settlement, it was like trying to have me walk around. That's why Louen could
Sallying forth.
totally reach now.
King of Bretonnia.
Feels bad, man. Can't get that guy over there.
Louen Leoncoeur.
Whatever. Just one battle you missed out on. I'm definitely out of it. Sorry, I'm not hunting down, dude. I don't have to heal. Oh, that's cool, militiaman. Not too bad. Oh, cool. You got savior.
I am the blood of shield.
I'll have him initiate the next. Let's see.
I shall do what I can.
Regen in combat. That's good. That's good.
Do you know who I am?
Missile resist. Let's just have him be a recruiter. Mr. Recruiter. Mr. Recruit.
Moving out.
He's gonna need defense because I'm not gonna have him have the melee skills, so I'll put the... No, I should put that on Louen. Lowen's gonna make the best use of it.
Champion of the lady.
Doesn't need that sort of anti-heroes. It's the magical attack he already... Well, he'll get the boost from the ability sort of anti-hero. Plus 5 melee attacks, that's not too bad. Fine on him. I should take that off, but... This is gonna revolt pretty soon. Not as soon as it would have done it on Legendary, which is both a blessing and a curse at the same time. Gonna finish. That's gonna finish.
You honor me.
Hard to stay in a spot. Still gonna. Best off staying in this province.
We have met before.
It's the whole province. Think. This for now. Turn up. I've seen this settlement taken over by various enemies nearby though before, so it's risky putting this up. I might be better off just waiting to get Marienburg itself up. I think I'll do that this time. In the past, I've tested out. You can kind of get away with getting the others ranked up as the other two parts of the settlement of the province before getting Marienburg up, and it's almost the same amount of time, but it's like a turn or two slower. But you do end up with a little bit more money, a tiny bit better safety net because it does technically improve the garrison, but not by very much. I'm kind of on the fence about it still. Said I was gonna
Lord and
change my
hero.
mind as we keep.
I serve the lady.
Remain damned. Only 512. Yeah, let's repair it just in case I decide I want to build that one. I don't want to wait until this technology. I'm a big advocate for improved construction. It's not very much savings. It does pay for itself way over the fact as you go into a campaign. It'll pay for itself many times over. It takes a long time to pay for itself. 3,000 and you're only saving 5%, but it's 5% on all buildings. So eventually it does way more than pay for itself. I mean, just look at this. 5% of like, okay, so it's 10% reduced from this. And I'm at -16, so I have the 0% modifier one way or the other due to control. So this is just 10% less. And I think another 5% down from that, it's only a few hundred gold, but like you multiply that over all these other all these other buildings, you're doing this one and this one and then this one, all these other upgrades and stuff. As I keep going, it definitely pays for itself over the course of a campaign. It's only a single turn tech, so I like it. I think it's way worth it. Plus, yeah, the less time that it takes for you to upgrade your provinces, each one of your major buildings and your settlements, the faster you get to the next tier and you get more money and more growth, and it helps with the whole snowball effect. You know, sitting around waiting for your provinces to upgrade, just it's silly. Don't do that.
King Louen
Upgrade all of it.
Leoncoeur.
Get all of it. I'm gonna just rush right at him. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna go. Gives me more movement to get back after sacking it. If I sack it with my attack with the other guy, since Louen needs to get Savior himself, and if this guy initiates...
Valiant Lord.
He already has Savior? Yeah, I should initiate the battle with this guy. He has Savior. Does not yet. To get Savior, it's just, I think it's 5 reinforcements. Yeah, gained by reinforcing a friendly army. All you have to do is reinforce 5 times. If you lay an ambush and the ambush succeeds, whatever army is ambushing is considered to be attacking, they're not reinforcing. I've done a whole bunch of ambushing and whatnot, and it won't count towards Savior if you're ambushing. Say with, like, for example, with Lewin's force. If you want to get Savior on Louen, you'd have to be reinforcing other people attacking something. It can work even if you are attempting to ambush by if the ambush fails and the enemy attacks one of the other armies that was nearby, then it counts as a reinforcement instead of the ambush. Barring that.
My reputation precedes me.
Devotee of the lady.
Should I move her somewhere else?
I serve the lady.
Both spots get the same income. Well, it's...
Seers.
And she's just the +1 control over.
Noble.
Honor before glory.
Do you? The laws of chivalry
Ooh.
demand. I hear you.
Going for defensive and/or military alliances is usually not a good idea in Warhammer 2. Possible exception for one of the nearby Bretonnian factions, because you can do confederations with them and sort of get around that you've done a military alliance and stuff. It's just the AI can do some really mean stuff to your own things after the fact, after you've done a military alliance in particular, because if they decide to declare war on somebody, you're dragged in too, unless you want to have low reliability, which is not recommended. But like, even defensive alliances are kind of risky because AI is really, really happy to declare war on people, and then you get dragged into wars, and it's not fun. And I think it can negatively impact your ability to do confederations with stuff if you're defensive and/or military allianced with something in Warhammer 2. It's not like that in Warhammer 3. The more agreements you have with a faction, the better it is towards alliances. But I want to say it makes it harder to do that in Warhammer 1 and/or 2, or it has been in the past. Maybe they changed it, and it's not that anymore in this current version of Warhammer 2 that I'm playing, but I'm not totally sure which way.
You are a guest in my
Boy, geez,
realm.
I need to step
You
on
will
it
act
to
like it.
pick up Marienburg here before this. No, I don't want to lose reliability and get 600 gold. Thanks, Marienburg. Thanks for the offer. Very nice of you. Oh no, Leonis! Oh no, they're gone. Well, that just means I can go and take their territory afterward. Usually Musalon doesn't declare war right away. Poor Leonis. Oh, that's a shame.
The lady grants you safe.
How about you go beat him up, Wardlow? What are you doing, Elbrick?
Welcome to
You're not over in Illustria in Warhammer 2. What are you even doing? You're just sitting on your thumbs there, buddy.
I see doubts.
Gee whiz, what are you even doing?
Submit. You are
What are you thinking? Get out of here. Yeah.
Asso Princess.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Trade agreement?
no
Magical trade agreement?
You want.
No.
She is powerful.
No. Okay. One day I'll get that again. Maybe I'll get a recording of it happening on camera. That'd be fun.
You dare.
I have seen your heart.
I will say, if you're only one turn off from getting the tech for improved construction, you're better off just waiting. But in this case, because I'm 2 turns off from it, it won't make a difference one way or the other. So it's like if it was 1 turn off and it was 3 turns for this, you'd You'd save a turn by researching it. This technology improved construction, but I'm 2 turns off from it, so it's sort of a moot point at this point. It's slightly better in this case to do the upgrade here, but I'm still not decided on whether or not I'm going to do that yet. I'm probably going to do it, but I might not.
By the light of the lady.
I can go into camp stance.
Glory away.
Enjoy +5 melee defense. Ooh, and +5 leadership. It'll make auto resolves better. Not that I should be auto resolving that one, but yeah. Oh, remember, it's hotkey button 8. Turn off the technology.
Honor and glory.
In case you're not aware,
For Bretonnia.
turning off of any tech is you would click the tech that you want to research and then click it off again, or click any other tech and then click it one more time. It shuts off whatever you're researching. Well, oh, in this case, so I clicked over here and it queued up this one as a precursor tech for it, and even though I clicked off of that again, it still has me researching this one. So click that one that I was currently researching to disable it. Yeah.
For the lion.
See, can I get her in?
Yes.
Do we need another dude over here? It's 2 turns. Let's start recruiting up here.
We have met before.
Let's get another magnanimous. I do. Oh, I want more of those, but for now, let's just get some more dudes.
Blessings of the
Some more
lady
dudes.
upon you.
Will he ever get the Knight's Vow? I'm not sure. Usually don't use it. Well, maybe I'll keep these guys around. Just see how it goes.
I see you.
You can also test that one too.
Protector of the realm.
Because if it's not a battle one, there's no point leaving it around. I should soak it up. I mean, I could get the bonus on Louen, but from the sea treasure that.
I can't.
It's okay.
For the lady.
Just wait. No.
To
I think I
victory.
did jumping ahead of myself here.
We have met before.
She can go.
It shall come to
Yeah.
pass.
Lord.
Yeah, he can't reach her.
Leaving.
What is your behest?
This is closer than I even need them to
behest?
be to do the settlement
Death to the
attack.
enemy.
Be that much closer to the guy that's going to retreat. I didn't even put on my banner. How silly of me. So I do like that they boosted a couple of the banners in Warhammer 3, but I hate the fact that you can't have more than one of the same type of banner on in an army. Like, why not? Like, who thought that was a good idea to limit the number of banners of the same type that you have on? Like, I want 6 Banner of Swiftness. Thank you very much for my Royal Hippogriff Knight army. Thank you. Banner of Swiftness is so nutty in Warhammer 3. It's so much better. It's really good in Warhammer 2. It's so much better in Warhammer 3. It's crazy good. Maybe it's better that they don't have more than one of the same type. That'd be crazy to have multiple Banner of Swiftnesses. Swift nieces? No, they're much faster than the Swift nephews. Okay. Anyway, let's just get this started. I can't do any troop movement until they show up onto the battlefield. Okay, she goes there, she goes there, he goes here.
Louen Leoncoeur.
Do.
What word?
You can join for that one too.
Swiftly. Spearmen at arms.
You guys just go over here.
Quick now.
Cannon fodder. I mean, peasants. I mean, they're all peasants. They aren't all the guys that aren't peasants are knights. So the peasants are peasants. Surprise, surprise. Some of the peasant bowmen are tired, but that's okay. They'll still shoot, just as if they're not tired for whatever reason. I don't know why they left that like that. They basically have the same exact potency, whether they're exhausted or not. It's like melee stats and their leadership and armor. Those are the only things get modified by their level of tiredness. But I would have thought it would have made more sense to have them be less accurate or do less damage when they became more fatigued. It doesn't work like that for whatever reason. Let's put them on guard mode here. It's for it, because they're being passive. I have seen them attack before. I only had the one Lord start the battle. I have seen this garrison sally forth and attack without prompting. I have a much bigger... Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I usually send troops down to help with Grungzinkt. I need to hire new troops back at Huron. We have to hire some archers and hire another lord. Even though it's 2 turns away, I need to prep for it. The revolt that's going to happen there, I want to retain that territory. How about they go up a little more? Put these guys up here. Spearmen. Spots. Whatever. On the peasants. Huntsman general in there somewhere. Pretty sure. There he is. Oh yeah, I forgot the ranged units want to fire at him too. That's alright. Can I get under reform here? Let's just control them as one group for now. Oh, they see the rest of the army. There's not enough balance of power. Nope, there they go. There they go. I probably should have waited for them to double back on themselves. Oh, that's all it took. All right, they're angry. I poked the bee's nest. Go over and attack the Pegasus Knights. Ooh. Yeah, that's great. Great shot there, Trebuchet crew. Let's go normal speed for now. How about you shoot at that?
King Louen Leoncoeur, champion of the lady. King Louen Leoncoeur, at speed. The lady's chosen. King of Bretonnia, apace.
I love field trebuchets.
Quickly now.
I love them a lot.
At once.
They make me happy.
Apace. To my banner. With all haste. Now, riding out. Your command. Battle ready. Apace. Post haste.
They're so much more potent in Warhammer 2 than 3. I don't know what it is. They're bugged out in Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 3. I love that the Blessed Field Trebuchets don't cause friendly fire, which honestly a little bit weird. I think it kind of makes more sense that, like, oh yeah, they won't hurt friendly troops, but because the explosion doesn't hurt them, but the actual rock landing on somebody that hurts. But in Warhammer 3 it doesn't. So whatever. Why are you pushing against the dude? There you go. Oop. Just in time to see them get shot at. Not in time to prevent the shooting.
Moving up pace. King Louen Leoncoeur.
Quickly! Yes! Anon!
I am king here.
I don't want them to be fighting that guy. He's the guy I have to kill with the reinforcements then.
By the lady! To my banner! Quickly now! The lady wills it! Advance! What?
Let's bring them out.
Write them down! Swiftly! Show chivalry, men!
Power of the lady!
Take the ground!
To the streets! Full tilt! This is my rail!
There we go. Good damage on that one.
They battle without honor!
They can just
For the lady!
sort of hang back. Lewin's probably.
King Louen Leoncoeur! For the king!
Oh, getting shot at again. Oops. I gotta turn off that tac map transition thing. Settings. Those? There we go. Get rid of that. If I ever want to, I can just tap the button. Tab. I have free spin on my mouse, so it's really easy to accidentally go further than intended. Is up their charge, but their charge is already messed up because I'm charging it into the forest. Right, boys. Let's turn around this way.
Stir your stumps!
Because the Knights of the Round King.
Clear out! Aye! Quick march! To victory! Orders! Slay them!
No, don't fight him. Fight
Shall
him.
be!
Silly Louen.
Valiant lord!
Peasants! And in front.
Knights of the road!
Let's do lance formation! I like to lance a lot. King Arthur would be very disappointed in me. But Guinevere would be happy.
What do you mean? Hastily!
You finished yet, Louen? How about this?
Rise indeed!
Will that help?
Cleanse our land!
There you go.
At once! Riding out!
I'm worried if I tickle the dude, wherever he's at,
Quickly now!
I'll forget and I'll kill him by accident. Yeah, I don't want to tickle the dude.
King Louen Leoncoeur!
Yeah.
Pegasus Knights! Immediately!
I am with you! Lord of Bretonnia! The lion!
He can come over here.
Pegasus Knights! At speed!
Come on, lads!
My lord? Yes, my lord!
Show us the... At speed!
Let's bring the knights over here. Meet up with these knights and say goodnight to them.
Remember your vow!
We have met before. Behold, the power of the lady.
Battle call! Chef
Let's get them, peasant mobs! Get them! Swarm them with peasants. Alright,
To fire!
plenty. Alright.
Gonna move on!
This is my realm! King Louen Leoncoeur! King Louen! King Louen
I'm gonna
Leoncoeur!
get them together to heal.
Moving apace! Battle ready!
My gifts are yours. Swiftly.
Apace! The lady protects me!
Louen is healing on his own, but it's kind of slow. Harrison, the battle's gonna be over fairly soon. Chase him down. I'm gonna sack again anyway. Why am I doing this? Okay, let me... And I'm pretty sure you don't get anything more by chasing down stuff in the garrison. Like, I think you do in Warhammer 3, but not 2. I did lose some troops. What did I lose here? Oh, a couple knights. A couple knights got killed. I was like, wait, what? 2 losses? What? But this, I'm pretty sure this is the peasant mobs. Yeah. I think they're crossbowmen over, or archers. Got a couple rounds off. Could have been crossbowmen from the garrison, because these archers didn't get any kills. Only siege weapons I need are trebuchets. Unless they're battering rams that shoot trebuchets out. I don't know how that would work, but yeah. But if I get a siege weapon that can fire other siege weapons, that would be pretty cool. that would be quite the sight to behold. Sack it.
I go thither.
I might have wanted to take it with me. Nice. Get another student.
Protector of the realm.
Your plan is a good one.
Pop
The
Blue in
lady
there.
calls.
We have met before. Not in this world or the other.
Lord,
He can't initiate. Who can initiate?
do you
Louen
know
can
who I
initiate.
am?
I'll have to.
Indulge you.
I was hoping to get another reinforcement thing.
Sallying forth.
It's
Lord
just not
and
going to be
hero.
the thing that I can do.
Very well, I go.
Oh, I screwed it up. Oh,
Striking out.
forward.
Blessings of
Much
the
movement
lady
after the
be
battle,
upon you.
but that's okay.
Champion
He's got
of the
movement.
lady.
All right, everybody gets to join in,
On for the lady.
and I got a whole bunch of. Well, I got another student.
By
Students
the
are always
light of the
good.
lady.
Nobody has
Yes.
credentials to.
Yes.
It's just Louen.
King Louen
All right,
Leoncoeur.
wasn't too bad. Action destroyed. Oh
Seek The
no.
lady's favor.
Joinling, have to keep an eye on them because they might go to war with me slowly.
Let them speak.
I met some more Empire, didn't I? Oh! Usually Nordland's taken out the tree huggers, the leaf cutters tribe. Yeah, that's what I meant. Interesting, they haven't taken them out yet.
But my time.
So I could go and take them out, but then that leaves me more exposed to various Norscan tribes up there. I don't really want to go into the red territory right now and into the ice, and not have the technology searched yet for reduced attrition, winter, and chaos. For the dark gods. Chaos is. So I want to save it 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we can put one in each. So it needs to be beefy. Beefcake. Do one more. Wind is always good. For anyone not aware, the hotkey is just period and comma, and I'm pretty sure you can change the hotkey to something to switch between lords and / other characters. It's very useful. Highly recommend. Do advocate for. Now I've got life bloom. Jeez, probably should have put the point in root marcher. All right.
Do you know who
I think he should recruit all archers. And she could recruit 15, so puts me at 19. I don't know if that reflects. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 10. Okay, that does reflect my current. Sometimes it glitches. In Warhammer 3 it glitches so that it won't always show you how many peasant economy capacity you have. And there's all sorts of janky stuff in the UI about that, but I think they fixed it up for the most part in 1 2.
Lord,
I have 20, I have 4 peasant mob units up there.
Lord, and
That's
hero.
equated equal there. I can hire all. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to.
Honor the laws of
Get those
chivalry
knights
demand
from
I hear you.
the stables in Marienburg. Turn the research back on. Command unavailable. Let's do chivalry. If I destroy it and rebuild it, it'll be repaired faster. Get a tiny bit more money out of it. Equation roughly the same. I'm used to seeing a different building there. Weird that it was that. 1 surplus. Yeah, let's do it. Ah. No. I'll wait. I'll wait. It's slightly slower this way than it could be, but save a tiny bit of money.
I see much.
Put in.
Your behest?
Yes.
Making my
I should
way.
put yours in. Why not all the peasants too to give a boost to the
I am the blood
troll
of
as
Jill.
possible?
What is your behest?
My strength
Track a
and
couple
wisdom
steps.
are yours. Going forth.
I don't think I want to do the greenskins this time because I've done various iterations with taking these guys out and then even going to war with Nordland and taking them out. You just get dragged into war after war after war after war. I want to turn around and smack down vampire counts. Let the Red Duke take out what's his face, Kemmler over here, and then maybe eyeball. I might have to break my agreements with Reichland, turn around and take their stuff if they take out Paravon. But I mean, they have gotten Montfort. See if they take out Helmgart, and then there's always the other part of the Skull Smashers to consider and worry about in Warhammer 2. In Warhammer 3, Skull Smashers is only a single province faction, and you have to deal with Ground the Paunch down there. He's so much fun. Oh boy, oh golly. Golly gee, golly gosh, golly darn. But part of the other strategy, the other part of this strategy is to have this fort, and I've seen the greenskins wash up against the just the base garrison here and lose to the base garrison, the full-size greenskin army on very hard, very hard. It's better if I have a lord there, but I just have to pay it out and see how it goes. I don't know if they always launch the attack right away. I have seen them go back around the back door and take out Langui. Go to that route too. So one way or the other, I'll
Protector of the realm.
damage building. Oh no, summon upgrade. Oh no, weird. That on that one. Damage building. Oh no. Oh. I think that's it. Probably end. This finishes the. Oh golly. All right. Well. We did have an Undercity. Ah, okay, that's where the Skaven corruption was coming from. I forgot to move my boat dude. I don't think he's under threat right now. I think I'm at war with him. Slightly have messed up my movement out to meet Raponce, and I'll just have to remember to do a better job next time. Unless I get a terrible event. Did I get a terrible event? Okay, so before I finish the episode, yeah, I can decide to city and spittle. What's this doing? I don't even know what. I haven't played Skaven, so I don't even know what these things do. I usually just destroy them. Get rid of that. Here.
Your coming was foretold.
Oh, it's weird that instantly took out the corruption. Oh, it must have been a new Undercity because
Lord of Bretonnia.
there wasn't even any Skaven corruption here. They must have discovered it right away. Oh, you're lucky. That's
My
good.
strength and wisdom are yours.
All right, well, let's keep going.
I go
Water here. I met ooh.
Dinner time after the
Ooh.
sword hungers to meet you.
Tharian's not doing so hot, is he? Jeez. I can't do a trade agreement with him either because he doesn't have a port open right now. Which is a little weird, but I've seen it before.
What make your petition and leave this place?
They're wary, and usually they go to war. Other Heil factions usually go to war with Safri, so there's not usually wise to get good relations with them because that makes the other High Elves angry. Gotta be very careful with how you're playing with the diplomatic donut over there. I've had a campaign in the past, one time out of the dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of times that I've done this, where I managed to find Ground the Paunch alone, and he was out in the water over here, and this lord that was coming down over here, I put him on a mount, and I did a battle, and I won, and I beat, and I got his defeat trait, because it was just him. But that's only happened once out of dozens and dozens of times down here, so it's interesting to see how the different things work out in here, but it does look like Eltharian's kind of a little bit in trouble here. Not sure where his army is, if it got smashed or what. Still only rank 1, I don't think he got too many victories, so, no, it's weird. He didn't take up that treasure. Okay, maybe I do want to take a treasure here. I wanted to touch on this before I finish here. It says I'm at minus 15% income for farms, and 23 out of 20. Oh, it's awful, I'll have less income. That didn't happen until the beginning of this turn. those as I ended the turn, that's where I hired over my capacity, and I can just, before this turn ends, so long as I go back down to that maximum or under, I won't incur any penalties. So this is the little perk thing I was talking about when I was in my long-winded explanation talkie thing, where I simply, all I have to do is disband 3 peasant mob units, like this one here, and then 2 in Louen's army, and then yeah, I'll be paying a bunch extra for these guys, but I won't. Everything will go back to minus 10% upkeep for peasant units. So it happens when you're at capacity or lower. And I'll go back to the regular farm income. I needed some extra troops down here because I forgot to split off some other troop stuff. Let's put them nice and tight and up here. I don't want to go a little closer. Yeah,
Moving out.
that'll be good.
If the lady will.
In this case, I usually don't want the garrison to help out from Grung Zint, but I think I want the garrison to help this time. Since these guys got handed off, here's the handoff trick. These guys will all be in a camp stance, even though the ones that marched over from Corone. And that's the trick. If you do what I just did, I'll be...
Taking my lead.
You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Golly, I don't like either of these for this scenario. Let's do stoicism. There's more leadership. Sure. I'm sure he's gonna. We'll rank up. Yeah. Not sure even what I want to make.
My reputation precedes me.
Let's start taxing it. I should have been taxing this couple times. Whatever. Do improved construction. I don't think I have any combat. Another lord over here. Checking out.
My reputation.
Let's see if these are. I can soak up. To head up to take out the 1,000 Maws. Knowledge. Cheat sheet code is K. DNS. Bodhi. Bro card. He's got the bro card, bro. Did I take him off of the mount? Oh.
Lord.
Can't do that on the first turn that they come out in Warhammer 2. You can in Warhammer 3, and it's also related to an exploit. So yeah, great job, CA. maybe fix things like that in the future. Going. All right. So yeah, although I overhired, I'm not even sure why I overhired. Should I take these guys out? Not totally sure if you should take these guys out, but I do know that I want to get rid of these peasants here, improve the thing I was just talking about getting into this turn. So yep, down to 20. Yep, minus 10% upkeep for all non-knight units, and farms also give the full value. It would show it's a minus value percent of some amount if it was still reflecting this. In Warhammer 3, the UI is still bugged, and even if I disbanded just like I did, it would say that you're getting a minus income. But if you looked at any of your fields or the various farm upgrades and looked at how much income they're generating, you can see in the middle left hand side of the screen, 9 o'clock, you're looking at a pace clock, you know, it's income generated 300 plus 18%, 353. It would be still showing whatever the positive. In Warhammer 3, what I'm trying to say is basically the UI is bugged, and it does properly show it if you disband down to your capacity or under. But it just won't reflect the change properly. Maybe one day CA will fix it. Fingers crossed. Right? I don't want to take them out. Well, I can't decide yet, so I'm going to think about it, and between now and the next time that I play this campaign, I will contemplate my options and directions that I want to go. Oh yeah, that's the other thing about this too, is it showed that was another UI bug. Pretty sure. I think I've tested this in the past and confirmed it, but I remember off the top of my head now. But like it was plus 74 beforehand, and now it's plus 508. And what I did to trigger that to happen for the UI to properly show what it's supposed to be giving, I clicked this to bring up the treasury, and then I clicked it down, and as soon as I clicked it the first time, it updated this and correctly fixed that value to reflect what the new upkeep is and whatnot. units, and these guys are free. They wouldn't be free if you had. Yeah. They're not worth it if you have to pay for it. they're worth it if you don't have to pay anything but 20 gold to get them, or less. 20 gold or less.
You seek
Hire
the
them.
lady's favor.
Yeah, right now they cost a little bit more because he's let's see, or 20. Yeah, minus 40, so it's 5% more. Right. Shows it down here in this. Yeah, plus 5% increased cost. So, ooh, 21 gold. Very new. Instead of 20. Oh no! Oh no! Well, by golly, you know what? I'm gonna hire a whole bunch more because why not? Oh, that's right. I can get field trebuchets. Do I have another magnanimous one? Oh, I already hired a lord of that. Hire one over here. Magnanimous, my favorite. Although I do need another life caster. No, I want to keep that magnanimous one. And it rotates them around which traits they have, so it's best to get that done early. Okay, she's probably gonna. I'm gonna have her be over here for the revolts and stuff. I had been previously numbering all of them. I don't want to give away the whole game for what I'm planning to do over here, but it's all Marienburg. Marienburg's my golden egg. This is it. I've done fun things over here. So I've explained what I'm talking about to some people, some friends of mine in real life. Probably the same ones that I'm gonna like show this video to, but yeah, I enjoy it, but it also likes my computer. So it's pretty fun. I hope you guys will like it too. On that note, I'm gonna end this episode 2 a little bit longer than I had wanted it to be. Wow, hour and a half, yeah. On that note, yes, it's been a pleasure. If you guys have had fun, I certainly have had fun. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.